Hey, it's Dee Dee, and I am back. And I am fed up with a bunch of stuff online. I am fed up with having to answer to everybody for why I do what I do. The latest was, if this was about Aaron, why did you just plug your e-course at the end of your video? Simply this, because I can, it's my channel. I decide what goes on there and what doesn't. I'm pretty sure Aaron is fine with it. Seriously. So I don't know why people have to make such a big deal out of everything I do and every little thing I say, and I'm really plumb sick of it. So if anybody leaves me a comment and I don't like it, or it is offensive to me, or it irritates me, or I just plain don't feel like answering it, I'm just going to go bleep and it will be deleted. Just so y'all know that. I'm done. I'm so done. I have watched people be harassed on here, followed, have their jobs messed with. It's just, I'm done with it. The buck stops here, people. It stops here. I'm not going to put up with it anymore. So, no more responding. I'm not going to try to debate anybody. I'm not going to try to explain anything. You either leave a nice comment like, hey, way to go, Dee Dee, or I disagree with what you're saying. That's fine. I don't care. But don't question me as to why I do what I do on my channel. Because my answer is because it's my channel. That's why I do what I do on my channel. If you don't like it and it bothers you, go get your own channel. Stay off of mine. I have some really quality people in my channel who don't have an issue with how I do things and what I say and what I put on here. And if I plug one of my videos or my e-courses or whatever, I worked darn hard on that e-course. That took me a whole flipping summer worth of months to make that e-course. So yeah, I'm going to be proud of that. And yeah, I'm going to tell people about it. And yeah, it's going to help people when they go and follow that e-course if they've just come from a narcissist relationship. Hey, storyteller. I'm just so fed up with all the baloney on this channel. And these people that think they can control everything. And they do it subtly by asking you questions. Well, I'm not going to answer your questions. I don't owe you an explanation. That was one of the biggest things throughout my childhood in school. The teachers always told me, why do you doubt yourself? Why do you second guess yourself? And then as an adult, I was told, stop thinking you give everybody an explanation for everything that you do and say. You don't. You don't owe anybody anything. So, to that person, you know who you are if you happen to come in here or you happen to watch this. I deleted your comment because I simply did what I did because I chose to. That's why. Because people had asked me, which you were not probably in my last live, they had asked me, how much is your e-course, Dee Dee? So rather than have to make a whole other video and explain how much my e-course costed, which by then, yes, I'd be guilty of e-begging because I promoted my e-course. I decided to just stick it on the end of my video when I was done talking about Aaron. Save me some time, simply that. So it is what it is. I'm so done at where Aaron's coming from. And then somebody questioned me about, I see that you're supporting Aaron. What about what she did with this Callan guy or whatever? I'm like, I don't even know what you're talking about. I don't follow everybody Aaron follows. I don't know anything about any Callan guy. Till I went on her channel and saw that she apologized to the guy. Don't bring your crud to me and expect me to jump on your offense bandwagon. If you got an issue with somebody, and I don't know all the ins and outs of your relationship with that somebody, it's not my business. And I'm not going to take up their offense with you just because misery loves company. It's not my offense to carry. I don't know Callan anybody. It's kind of like when somebody came in here and started talking about Cam. Oh, well, so-and-so likes Cam, and she was in Cam's room. I don't know Cam from a hole in the ground. I never even heard the name till the person came in here with it. It's not my job to fight everybody's battles and be in the midst of all the drama and know who is who and who did what to who. I don't really care. Fight your own battles or get out of the drama. Don't be in there if you have an issue with somebody. I just don't see why it's rocket science. And honestly, even people that have mental issues, you all can get this too. Borderlines, avoidant personalities, dependent personalities, um, schizoid personalities, all of y'all can get it, that if somebody's bothering you, you don't go in there with them. Hello. It's not complicated. And you certainly do not drag your drama into my chat room and expect me to take up your offense with you. No more of that. I'm going to just tell you, take it outside. I think Hillary was the one that said that, or maybe Lindsay. I can't remember. Somebody came in bringing some kind of drama, and they're like, just take it outside. It's between the two of you. It's not us. That doesn't concern us. So don't drag us in it. We don't want to hear it. We're not here for that. We're not here to play referee and mediators between you and another user on here that can't get along. You're grown women or men. Deal with your own garbage. It's not ours to deal with. We're in here to talk about our day, maybe to pray for each other, maybe talk about some struggles we're having, some health issues, whatever. That's what we've always done in here. So somebody bringing in so-and-so did this to me and said that, and blah, that's not us. It's not ours. Don't bring that in here. We don't want it. Take it out with you. And if you cannot handle being on the internet, then get off the internet. Simple. If you have mental illnesses that cause you to think everybody is out to get you and you're paranoid that somebody is speaking against you or whatever, then you don't belong on here. If you haven't figured out by now, this community, not our room per se, but the YouTube community is not for the faint of heart. It's not for the people that have illnesses so bad that they think everyone's out to get them. You're going to go nuts. You will be the next hashtag. You'll be the next noose hanging or something. I mean, seriously, this stuff on here, these people and the things they're capable of doing and the things they have done to people, they're not playing. This is not a playground. So go and take your mental health meds and stay off the internet. If you're going to go around from room to room trying to drum up people to take your side, and this person doesn't like me and that person, I don't have time for it. I don't. I'm a coach, not a counselor. Said it I don't know how many times. I'm also an ESTP. So no, I don't sound very sympathetic to your cause because that's not my personality. I'm not that type of person. I am a bottom line person. I am a goal-driven person. You're having trouble losing weight, you're having trouble achieving a goal, come to me. But if you're just on your whine and complain about everything and this person doesn't like me, go to your mommy. Save the drama for your mama. I'm not her. So I've been thinking about this all day because I'm so ready to just shut everything down and step away if this stuff does not stop. I'm not talking about the people that don't like me or whatever. I'm talking about these comments in my comment section. I am talking about the people that come in here with issues with other people. None of that. I got no time for it. And if I get a job, when I get a job, my time is going to be even more limited, and I definitely don't want to deal with it then. So sorry, you're having problems. Go find a therapist. I'm not her. I'm not here to deal with your whatever it is. I don't know, your drama. No, I'm not planning on leaving. I'm just saying I feel like that right now. I feel like just saying the heck with the whole thing, but I have good people in here that I enjoy talking with, that I trust quite a bit, more than I ever thought I would. But as for the other ones, no, I'm not going there at all with them. And it may mean hurting some feelings. I realize that. But if that has to happen, then that has to happen. Because I'm going to make sure that this is a safe room, an enjoyable room, and not a drama room. Now, I'm not saying that if somebody comes in here and has an issue with me that I won't address it, because I will. You've seen that. And if it gets to be too much and there's nothing coming of it and there's no resolution, then I will personally silence the people and tell them to leave. Because that's my issue then. It's my room. If I want to deal with my issue here, that's my prerogative. And if people want to leave because they don't like the people that are coming in trying to address me, they're free to leave. I can only take so much, you know. I'm only going to take so much. Enough is enough. So, on that note, I officially start the keto contest with my daughter tomorrow. No, I did not do keto real well today. I had a flub. I guess that's what you call it. I was naughty, very naughty today. Way over my carbs, I'm sure. I did walk a lot, so maybe I walked some of them off. But tomorrow starts keto because I want to show you why. Hold on a minute. I meant to do this earlier. We were going to buy a scale, but scales are $20. We really didn't want to spend $20 on a scale. So probably at Goodwill or something we'll get one. This is why I start keto officially tomorrow, the contest. These are keto sticks. I will be using these keto sticks to determine if I'm in ketosis. Once I have been serious about keto again for a few days, I'll start using these. So, we'll see how that goes. Anyway, good evening, Grandma Ducky. So, it's just like, I don't know. You do something good and kind, and then some wet blanket has to come and try to fall on your, good efforts. And I'm just like over it, as they say. And I can't, as they also say. Like Aaron says, I just can't. And I won't. Not anymore. So if I see comments in my comment area that start questioning why I'm running my room the way I am, why I put in my room what I did, it's going to go delete. If I see a crass comment, a mean comment about my husband, about me, about how I do my hair, about my weight, whatever, going to be report, delete. Just so everybody knows. That's how it's going to be. Because I'm going to have respect in my comments. Nobody's going to come in there and harass me in my comment section. No one's going to come into the room and bring drama anymore. Not happening. Hi, Lola J. Never met you in my life. Unless you changed your name. Who is Lola J? You're new. What's with all the kisses? I don't know you, do I? Or are you someone else? Yeah, that's another thing. These people that come in and start trying to flirt with people, and not you, but people that come in and start flirting with people, like these guys that got in here and start acting all too chummy, too friendly. I'm going to be keeping my eye on that. You were KL? KL. I don't know who KL is. Do I? Does anybody know who KL is? Theme songs together. Okay, I don't remember. I don't have good short-term memory. Yeah, I know. I saw that thing about not Etika. Yeah, I know. I'm done with it all. You'll see. No, I don't remember the live chat. I don't have short-term memory, hon. I'm sorry. You will have to give me more than that. You proposed a game. No, don't remember. Yeah, that is very sad that they found a body. Somebody's body. That's somebody's. Yeah, I mean, I remember singing all that stuff. I just don't remember who you are, and I don't remember your initials. But welcome anyway, whoever you are. KL. Well, I'm sorry you're sad. I can't help it that I took a medicine years ago that erased my short-term memory. I can't help it that I had seizures from the time I was pretty much born and still have them. That erases my short-term memory, that causes impulse control problems. Sorry. Not, I guess you say sorry, not sorry, because it wasn't my fault. I was born that way. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting to the point also where if you're going to be in my room, you need to keep your same name, because I do have memory problems, and it really irritates me and frustrates me to try to keep track of all these changing people. And then all the head games of, well, guess who? Guess who? I can't remember. When I say I don't have short-term memory, I'm not playing with you. I don't. And then we got the little sneaky ones that come in other names, and I'm supposed to sit there and guess who I knew 6 or 7 years that I was best friends with, and who I said did certain things to me that they never did or whatever. I do remember a Lola vaguely. Something Lola, I'm guessing. All right, well, anyway, I just came on for a little while tonight to see who came on and talk to y'all and chat with y'all and all that kind of stuff. So tonight we finished up the rest of our pizza, finished up a little bit more of the junk food so it's not in the house, and we ate some cauliflower. It tasted like fondue cheese the way it turned out, but it was basically supposed to be cauliflower mac and cheese, and then we put some fajita beef in with it. That's what we ate for dinner. And I had a little bit of spinach with some dressing on it. So that was that. I think the rest of the night I'm just going to be drinking a lot of iced tea and water and that kind of stuff to cleanse out my body in preparation for keto day 1 all over again tomorrow. Which is fine, because I'm not that into the keto yet, that far into it, that I can't start over. It's all good. Got my feet wet. Got me prepped. And meanwhile, my daughter wasn't doing it anyway yet, so it worked. Yeah, it happens. I mean, we're human. We're going to eat stuff we shouldn't and knock ourselves out of our plans and stuff. I'm not beating myself up. I told you sometimes that happens. So it is what it is, I guess. I did have some kind of discouraging news. My daughter and son-in-law did not win the auction, so no car. So we're back to square one with that too, trying to find a vehicle. But that's okay. God has the perfect one planned for me from somewhere. I don't know where, but he'll make a way. That's you, Mom of Four Sons? That was you? Okay. Gotcha. Well, don't let it make you sad. You know I have short-term memory problems. I know people don't believe that a lot of times, but it's really true. And I do have seizures, mini seizures. Not very often, but it happens sometimes. More like little absence seizures where I'll just kind of stare and not say anything. I think you see them a lot at night sometimes where I sort of zone and you're like, Dee Dee's asleep. I'm not really sleeping. I may be just zoned out. Linda and Grandma, that's it. Linda Ricewig, right? How are you, Linda Ricewig? I know you were sick. I'm off my high horse, off my pedestal or podium or whatever now. So I'm coming down to earth. Calming down. Goose raba, goose raba. That's all right. So Lola J, you are mom of 4 sons, Lola, then? That's you? Yeah, I hate the flu too. I know. My throat is still bothering me today. I was sick yesterday. I'm trying to come out of it now. Hello, Michelle. Well, thank you, Lola J. I don't have a gorgeous singing anything right now. I'm barely making it to talk right now. Hey, Hillary. And I'm very tired because I only got like 4 hours of sleep. So I'm a little feisty today, so I apologize. But I do mean what I said about deleting the comments and not giving answers anymore. Because I'm tired of having to try to prove myself and debate people and argue with people. I'm just done with it all. Done. They can go take that to some other room that wants to deal with that baloney. Wait a minute. Mom of 4 sons, Lola, that's not you. Lola J is not you. Hi, honey. I'm not having a bad night at all. I'm just setting a boundary and letting people know when they see comments disappear. That's why. Because Dee Dee's done putting up with it. Matthew's done putting up with it. This YouTube channel has gotten ridiculously vindictive and evil and mean and nasty. People with each other, and we don't want any part of it. That's not us. We definitely don't want that stuff rubbing off on us. You don't have to be sorry. You didn't do anything. Yes, I do remember when you said my shirt matched my wallpaper, but that doesn't mean I remember you. Hit delete so you can sleep. I don't remember the thing about the eyeglass frames. Yeah, I kind of remember you. I don't remember a lot about all that. A lot of that stuff was like in the winter time too. I do remember us sitting right on a cot or something right against the wall in the other room singing. Yeah, I got you, Mama 4 sons, Lola. I bet, Hillary. Especially with swimming, you got to have some good breath power for that. I got to talk with my daughter, Amber, today. I had her do the Myers-Briggs test. She found out she's an adventurer, but she didn't tell me what her letters were, like the ESTP, INTJ, or whatever. She's like, it just says I'm an adventurer, Mom. And it has an A after it. I said, I'm not sure you quite did the right test. She is an adventurer, though. Yeah, the cat does like to do that. That's true. Oh my goodness. Hi, sunshine baby. The Myers-Briggs test? I can take a look and see. Oh my goodness. Stop yawning. Here. It's 16personalities.com, actually. Thanks, Lola J. He's broken's not broken. That's my husband. He just typed into the chat. He's right there. Oh, Amber's an ISFP. ISFPA. Flexible and charming artists, always ready to explore and experience something new. She's an ISFPA. I could see that. She is very artsy. I gotta tell Dana that. Stupid computer. I hate this. This stupid spell correction thing. ISFP. Yes, Matthew has a pink tablet. That's true. Yep, it's 1T. Except he never liked going by Matt. Like, for the longest time, he wanted everybody to call him full name Matthew. But then after a while, he didn't mind because people on here always called him that. Nope, it's a tablet. You were right. It's a tablet with a keyboard. It happens, Lola. That's what happens when you have short-term memory loss. And you don't always remember everything that you once did. I'm sure we did. And I'm sure if I go back and look up all the videos that we were in, I would recognize you. I haven't sung like that in, well, since then, pretty much. That was like back in probably December, maybe. So 4 months ago, you want me to remember? Well, I appreciate your commenting. Oh, it was warm? Okay. I'm sorry, sunshine. I can't help it. Lately I yawn like all the time. I need to figure out why too. There's probably something going on that's making me yawn. Besides being tired. It is a very natural response to being tired. In fact, yawning is usually triggered by sleepiness or fatigue. Certain conditions can cause a vasovagal reaction, which results in excessive yawning. Okay, what conditions cause excessive yawning? Drowsiness. Yeah, I would say I'm drowsy. Insomnia. Yeah, I've been having that because this weird solstice thing is throwing off my brain. Fatigue, apnea, obesity. Gee, I know that's the case. Heart attack. Thank God. No, I don't think so. Everything you need to know about epilepsy. Well, if I'm having many seizures, that would explain that. MS, no. Stroke. Some people have thought that I had a stroke back years ago that went undiagnosed. It's possible. But yeah, it could be anything. Who knows? Yeah, my yard did get so flooded again. Yeah, why can't you just tell me who you were before? You were Lola. Okay, that's what I thought. I do remember a Lola on there, so that was you. I remember the name. Yeah, it's Lola. Gotcha. Not Lola J, just Lola. Okay, I do remember you now. I do remember singing with you, and I think you were one of the main ones that hung around when everybody else kind of left the room, too, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, Lola J. It's been a long time. Oh, since you've been in here, so. Anyway, welcome back. I don't think she ever had a picture, did you? Yeah, I didn't think you did, but I do remember you now. It's starting to come back to me. I do remember singing a lot back then, too. But a lot has happened since then, Lola. A lot of really bad stuff has happened. So it's not unusual that I wouldn't remember. What? People didn't remember you, or what? I mean, how could you have similar treatment? I'm saying I didn't remember you, so it was the first time you came into the room. Or are you saying that people wanted you to have a pic? People wanted you just to say who you were? Anyway, welcome. That's all I can say about that. Where on earth is my pen again? Always losing my pens. No, I don't know any of these people in person. Okay, I'm glad you refound me then. These people are great, I will tell you that. And I am protective of them and of my room. But not against you, Lola. Oh, there were people arguing? Well, that hasn't changed. That still goes on. You're welcome here, Lola. But we are very protective, honestly, of each other. Because we've all seen what people can come in here and start. The drama, the trouble, the condemnation, the insinuations, and all that stuff. Hi, Tracy Lovan. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I know, Vicky. Me too. But I think she's okay. She made another video after that, so. Yeah, that hasn't changed either, Lola. Yeah, I went to sleep at about probably 2:30, 3 o'clock. We were eating pizza at 2 a.m. I haven't done that in literal probably years. Should not go to bed after eating pizza, but I did okay with it, thankfully. But yeah, and then I woke up at like 7-ish. So, like, I got 4 or 5 hours of sleep. Oh, thank you, Lola. I'll take your word for it. I usually do handle that kind of stuff pretty good on here. You fell asleep watching a storyteller? Gotcha. And Tracy was eating ice cream at 1 a.m. I'll be right back, y'all. You're watching my life. I'm not ready to go to food. You left me a fruit bar. You want one? I want fruit bar. Huh? You want a fruit bar? What fruit bar? These ones in the box. Do you not remember what they taste like? What do they taste like? Take a bite of one before you ask. Like that? Wow. They're both. You don't like them? Okay. I'm now going to freeze my mouth so I can talk funny. I have a fruit bar. Yeah, I've got to actually get a hold of some more multivitamins. I ran out. I did good just to get the keto strips today. This is like some lemon stuff. I don't know. It's real bitter. Bitter, bitter, bitter. Yeah, our chat usually flows pretty spontaneously. Gummy multivitamins? Yeah, that's what I do take. I'm just trying to get all the non-keto foods out of here. Vitamin C tablets are addictive. I don't know. I don't frequently take vitamin C tablets. Well, technically, I did start it already. But had a little slip up yesterday and a little bit today. So tomorrow, my eldest daughter and I, well, she's doing it today, but tomorrow I'm starting the actual contest with her. I was kind of stalling around, getting my feet wet, getting used to it. And I know how to do it now, and I'm good at it. So, tomorrow, and Matthew's trying to join me too. So, if he's not going to do full keto, he's going to cut way back on the carbs. So we don't lose him. But this time, like I said, I'm serious about it. Before, I didn't know if I was in ketosis or not. This way, I will know if I'm in ketosis or not. If my body is burning fat. I've never done it with the strips before. I was looking really forward to that. So, we're going full force ahead, baby. Good for you, Lola J. Thankfully, I don't have 100 pounds to lose. I don't think. And I have to get a scale too. I was supposed to weigh myself today, but instead I just wrote down the measurements. I'm glad you kept it off then. Oh, I know I can do it. It's a matter of willing to do it. Yeah, Tracy, my daughter did it once before and lost 75 pounds in 9 months. And she didn't use keto sticks. Never checked to see if she was in keto. She just cut out carbs almost entirely. True, G. Well, like I said yesterday, they don't recommend that you do a lot of exercise on keto anyway. Exercise will actually throw you out of ketosis. Yeah, it's pretty much back. Yeah, I'm not getting lap band surgery or any kind of weight loss surgery. Deletions in comments. What that means, Sue, is, as I said earlier, somebody comments something, questioning the way I run my room, having issues with me personally. Anything that irritates the crud out of me is getting deleted or reported and deleted. Mm-mm. No, Sue Soul Sister. I'm not waiting for any certain someone. Wow, Lola, that's incredible. Mm-mm. I haven't seen or heard from Flossie since yesterday. I'm sure if they want to make themselves known, they will. That one bird is for again. What? That one bird is throw anybody out of the field. I know. When you were ready to start. It's crazy. And increasing fat state. I need to get myself some Lara bars. I guess they're good to up your fat intake on keto, I found out. Ooh, I need to turn this fan off. I'm freezing myself to death here. Brr. Yes, Sue Soul Sister. Yesterday was a morning. That's a good point, Lola J. Hi, Sandy Smith. I wish I could garden. I don't know much about gardening, and with the floods we get around here all the time, it wouldn't do me any good to try to have a garden. It would just get flooded. So I found out some things, though. Found out some listings of ways to increase your fat on keto, like macadamia nuts, coconut oil, avocado oil, sunflower seed butter, putting mayonnaise on your meat, tahini in your food, using deviled eggs for snacks, and eating Lara bars, and no whey shakes. Whey is terrible. How did he explain it? It's not all exercise. It's if you go over a certain amount of exercise, because it has to do with how your body is burning whatever's in your body. You want your body burning fat on keto. If you over exercise, you're building muscle, and the body skips over the fat and starts working on the protein and possibly your muscle, which knocks you out of ketosis. Because if it eats the wrong thing and not the fat, it basically, that's what ketosis is eating the fat. So if it's not eating the fat, not digesting the fat in your body, then it's going after other things, and that's just taking away from the fat burning. Person to listen to about that is Thomas D. Lauer. He's the one that's like my main keto guy. Wow, Lola. MS is a rough diagnosis. Okay, G. Marie, you do that. You go for it. Just be aware, G. Marie, that it's a psychological thing as much as it is a physical thing. And a lot of people that get that stomach surgery done regret it later, or some of them become alcoholics because it changes you physiologically as well as physically. So make sure you're talking to your therapist while you're going through it. That's great, Lola J. I'm probably not going to stay on here much past 8:45, 9 o'clock. My battery seems to be dying in my computer as usual. That dude needs to get me a new battery. He's supposed to order it, and don't know if he got it in yet, but he needs to. Oh, where is my battery? It just fell out. Oh my gosh. Hold on, I need to put my battery back. There. Could be why it wasn't charging. It wasn't in there. Yeah, my hair is darker than the last time you saw me. I colored it. Yeah, I plug it in and I have a battery. That's good, Sandy. Why don't I? It is plugged in. Still needs a battery, though. Thank you, Lola. Michelle, do you have everybody's ashes? I know you said you have somebody else's ashes that you carry around. Do you just like take all your dead relatives' ashes and make them into necklaces, or? Never known anybody that did that. Oh, yes, I have gray hair. Oh, my goodness, yes. See? It's all mixed in there, hidden. There's some gray under there. I sure do have gray hair. I'm an old lady. Going to be 53 years old. Oh, I got way more than this. I just cover it. So, yeah, I have gray hair. Thank you, Jay. Lola J. My skin is so smooth. I don't know why. It just is. You're not the first person that said that. I don't know. It's just my skin. I never thought of it. Melanin? Me? I got melanin in my skin. I'm kind of pale, but yeah, I think doesn't everybody have melanin? Unless they got like vitiligo or whatever that gets called. Oh, wow, Vicky. Yeah. I'm Jewish, Lola. I don't really need to check my ancestry. I already know. I'm Jewish, I'm Greek, and Italian. Yes, G. Marie, and you need to learn to speak up louder on your videos. I tried to watch other ones with Matthew, and neither one of us could hear you. There's just one of your videos we could hear. The rest, you're like, hey, everybody, I'm G. Marie, and I just come on here to talk to you about. Who can hear that? I was like ripping my hair out, going, I want to hear what you have to say, but I can't hear you. Thank you, Lola J. Get closer to the microphone or put a headset on or something, G. Marie, because I'm sure what you have to say is something somebody wants to hear. And we cannot hear you on your videos. And I don't have very loud volume. I don't know about other people, but I can't turn mine up. Even on my phone, I couldn't hear you, though. And I can hear most people if I turn it up on my phone. That's cool, Sue Soul Sister. Hi, Robbie. Nothing to be sorry about, G. Marie. Just please, we want to hear what you have to say. My lips. My lips. Thank you, Lola J. My mom is very beautiful. My aunties are very beautiful. I come from a very beautiful family of women. Even the guys are not that bad looking. And very successful they are. Not me so much, but not in their version of success. Now, had I stayed in Buffalo, New York, it might have been a different story. Because in order to survive Buffalo, New York, you need to marry rich and you need to have a rich job where you get lots of money and can live and afford the rent there. Because if you know anything about Buffalo, New York, or any part of where I lived in New York State, everything is ridiculously expensive. A darn loaf of bread is like $4. Milk is like 6 or 7. I'm like, good God. I would freaking starve to death to live there. I couldn't do it. Oh, wow, Michelle, that's terrible. Yeah, cha-ching. Exactly. Cha-ching. No cha-chinging for me right now. I'm trying to find a job. Then I'll cha-ching. All right, so that was how to get fat into your diet. Now, this was interesting that I learned. My hair is kind of fine at this point. It's not full. I don't have very good water anyway. Okay, so keto vegetables. I don't know how dense it is. So keto vegetables, this was interesting because I didn't know this. There are certain vegetables that are high in fructose, like, yeah, the sugar that's in fruit. Those vegetables you want to minimize, and those are cooked onions, cooked tomatoes, fermented cabbage, bell peppers, broccoli, and asparagus. But the ones that you can indulge in and eat all you want is spinach, artichoke, baby kale, cauliflower, and Brussels sprouts. So, pretty interesting. He didn't say carrots, but I'm going to gather those are high fructose as well. I know my daughter will not touch carrots on keto. She will not touch them. I do need to get with Carol and find out exactly how she's eating every day so I can kind of imitate it. Because if we're going to be in a contest, I want like equal footing. Like she won't let me do any exercise like extra calisthenics or whatever, or aerobics, because she can't, because she works at an office job. Oh, cauliflower and Brussels sprouts are high in demand on keto. You're supposed to eat both of them. They both have different properties of what they offer the body, that's why. Anyway, I'm pretty sure when I hit that bed tonight, I'm going to crash till the morning. Yeah, we had cauliflower rice tonight with cheese and flaxseed and what else? Can't remember what else I had with it. Oh, the beef, fajita meat, and then a little bit of spinach salad. Cauliflower wings? No. What is that? I don't know what a cauliflower wing is. I didn't know cauliflowers could fly. Oh, I love Brussels sprouts, if you make them right. I don't think they smell like poo at all. I think they're delicious. But I like vegetables in general, so. Cauliflower buffalo wings. No, I haven't. I have been nibbling chicken wings, though, from Jewel Osco. But no, I've never had cauliflower buffalo wings. They sound interesting. So, y'all, unless something earth-shattering happens within the next 5 minutes, I'm probably going to be getting off of here because I'm super tired. Like I said, I don't know if they're banned on keto, but my daughter does not eat them on keto. Carrots are one of them. I know she frowns on carrots. No corn either. Anything that's considered like a starchy type video. Told you I was tired. Vegetable. So no potatoes, no carrots, no corn. Obviously, no rice. Not that that's a vegetable. I'm just saying the vegetables. She doesn't eat any beans, like legumes, at all. Too high in starch, too high in carbs. Now, keep in mind, she keeps her carbs like at 10 or 20. I can't remember. That's why she lost the weight so quick. You're funny, Lola J. No, I mean, if we get any visitors or whatever that start coming in and starting stuff with me or who knows what, then I'll hang around and fight for my rights to whatever. Fight for my right to party. Yeah, there's a lot of vegetables that aren't on keto because you're trying to burn fat. You're not trying to burn sugar or carbs. You want to see Flossie again? Yeah, Matthew seemed to hit it off with Flossie pretty good. No, that is not the daughter that recently got married. Carol is not the daughter that recently got married. Carol is my eldest daughter. She's the daughter that micromanages the entire family. That's the daughter I'm talking about. Oh, Flossie's just somebody that likes to visit every once in a while and try to stir up stuff. Well, most people in the family don't think it's cute when she does it, so we find it pretty annoying. I don't know what Flossie is. I have no idea. Couldn't tell you. Flossie is just Flossie. She's entertaining. I don't know if I'd call her that, but she's definitely something. Trying to get you a picture of Carol, her before and after. It's pretty amazing. And she doesn't mind me sharing it because she posted it, so she's pretty proud of it. I was proud of her. Okay, here's one. That's my daughter, Carol, before and after. The blue shirt is before, obviously. The other shirt is after. That's when she first started keto. And this is as she progressed even farther in keto. Pink shirt was before. Blue shirt is after. Oh, yeah, everything changed on her. She was like half a person. I was standing behind her at her house, and I was like, oh, my God. Is that seriously my daughter? I mean, literally, her waist went like from this down to this. Yeah, she's amazing how well she did on keto. She's very, very motivated and very committed. She looked fantastic by the time she lost that 75 pounds. And then she discovered sweet food and decided to start eating it again and gained a whole bunch of the weight back, but only like 30 pounds. So then she's like, Mom, I got to get back on keto. I got to get back on keto. I said, I'll do it with you. Let's do a contest. So we are now in a contest. I don't know exactly the ramifications of the contest. Just lose as much as you can, I guess. So yeah, by the time of my daughter's wedding, I'll show you where she was at if it opens up here. If it'll let me open it up. Okay, that didn't help me. That's not it either. Darn it. That's a pretty good one, I guess. There she is with her stepson, her husband, and her. I don't know which way is clearer. I'm not sure. Yeah, there we go. She lost tons of weight. 75 pounds. But like I said, even when she gained it, she didn't like gain it all back or anything. Yeah, she's pretty mad at herself when she did gain the weight back, though, even some of it. That's why she's like, I'm going on keto as soon as I can. And then they had a death in his family, her husband's family. So everybody kind of fell off the wagon. All my daughters kind of fell off the wagon between after the wedding and stuff like that. They all kind of just, stopped doing it for a while. But see, keto is not really strictly, it's just a different way of eating. Most people believe that are on keto that the body was naturally made to burn fat, not carbs. They didn't have carbs like we have them back in caveman days and stuff. So they had to burn fat. It's not really even a diet. It's just eating like your body's designed to. And letting your body burn fat for fuel, not sugar. Hi, my boo-boos. I remember you, my boo-boos, but I don't remember why I remember you. Yeah, it's a mind-body connection. That's true. You're right about that. There's a good picture of Carol. That's Carol, my eldest. Anna, my second eldest. They all did keto, actually. That's how they lost weight for the wedding gowns and stuff. Carol, Anna, Randy. And then that's their friend Taylor. That's Randy's friend Taylor. Thank you. That's Randy with her husband Chris and my daughter Amber. I'm in a picture showing mood, apparently, I guess. Yeah, it's pretty amazing. And all the girls went on the keto at the same time, actually. And they all lost a whole bunch of weight, I guess. And then I went over to Carol's house one night and she's like, come on over, you can clean my dishes and I'll give you a keto dinner. And I'm like, oh God, I'm going to eat like bird food. I'm going to be starving by the time I'm out of there. And honestly, it was great. Yeah, I did pick how did I pick my daughter's names? Well, Carol Shalom was given the name between my foster mom and I chose her name. And I chose the name Carol, I believe, because my best friend's name at the time was Carol. She's now a pagan witch, so I don't really talk to her anymore. But I named my daughter after Carol. And her middle name, Shalom, came because we are Messianic Jews. And Shalom means peace and prosperity. So her name is Carol Shalom. Anna Joy. Anna was named after my first ex-husband's closest friend, Anna. Joy came from the fact that I needed a joy in my life at that time because I was married to a narcissist and was miserable. So that's where she got her name from. Randy Grace came from the Randy on Northern Exposure, the show that used to be on. The lady on there got pregnant and saw a vision of her daughter named Randy, and she was a little girl with pigtails sitting by the fishing hole or something. And I was in and out of labor at that time. I was kind of foggy headed. And I went into my husband at the time and I said, what about Randy if it's a girl or a boy? Because I hadn't had a sonogram. I didn't want any sonograms with her. And he's like, well, sure, I guess. That's fine, Randy. I said, yeah, Randall if it's a boy, Randy if she's a girl. He's like, okay, what about a middle name? I said, I'll name her Grace after the Grace that was my teacher. That was like a really close friend of mine. So she was Randy Grace, and Randy means protector wolf. I named her that because I wanted her to be protective of her sisters, her beliefs, whatever. She definitely is. R-A-N-D-I, not Y. Amber Faith. Amber was named after a teacher at Norval Hayes Bible College when I was Word of Faith, named Amber, Miss Amber. And Faith came from the group I was part of, Faith in Action. So Amber, Faith. Amber also means a bright amber light or a bright shining amber flame. And if you've met Amber and you've seen her personality, you would understand that she lived up to every bit of that. So that's how they got their names. There's meaning behind all of them. Thank you. And as for personalities, Carol is very much the family mediator, controller, director, the one that keeps everybody in line. She's the eldest. Anna Joy is the creative one, very good cook. She's a manager. She's also very kind of dictatorial and directive with people. That was Anna Joy. She's the one that gave me the only grandchild I have, biological grandchild, Madison Renee. And then Randy Grace, she also is kind of manager material, but Randy is more keeps to herself, likes her bubble, likes her space, don't violate her bubble. Very introverted, I would say, pretty much. Doesn't like you rattling her cage. Randy's a bit feisty at times. She really just likes her space. She hates talking on the phone, so therefore I never hear from her. Hates being on the phone. And then Amber Faith is the little social butterfly. She likes to act, she likes to sing, she likes to dance. She right now wants a boyfriend really bad. So, what? Keeps to herself. Wait a minute. No, I think she's saying Randy keeps to herself. That's what Lola J means, I think. She keeps to herself. Randy does, yeah. Very much so. Yeah, they all got different pieces. And the one that doesn't like me the most is the most like me. Yeah, that would be Anna. She tolerates me. She's very much like me. Very headstrong, stubborn, set in her way or the highway. Pretty much like me, yeah. So we don't get along because we're too much alike. And then my eldest daughter, like I said, she's kind of a micromanager, mediator, director, keeps everybody in line doing what they're supposed to do. And then, yeah, Randy takes on the side of whoever's the strongest personality. So if we're at a dinner and Anna decides she doesn't like me, Randy will not like me. Huh? Dee Dee can offer that, but why just flat out ask? Did I miss something? At Sue. That's how it works at Clash. I can't. Okay, I see. I don't talk to one daughter cause why? It's not me that doesn't talk to her. It's her that doesn't want anything to do with me. No, it's fine, Lola. Yeah, it's her that doesn't want anything to do with me. It's not the other way around. I want to go when I couldn't handle her. She was very oppositional, defiant. I did not know how to cope with that. I was not in the psychology courses that I took years later. Didn't know what that was. All I knew was no matter what I did, she would rebel against me. She would wait for my husband to leave for work and turn on me, and just was very verbally abusive towards me behind closed doors. And then he would get home and she'd wrap him around her little finger and act like nothing was wrong. The one story I always tell, and I'll tell it again because I have no problem telling it because it's the truth. It's very painful to be estranged with a child, but I let it go a long time ago. This has been going on for years, so it's not something I lose sleep over. She was sick, and our rule in the house was if you're sick and you're home from school, too sick to go to school, then you're too sick to play. Well, okay, she agreed to not play, but my ex-husband also said, and if you're sick at home and you want to be up and around, then you can help your mother with the housework. Well, I had dishes to do, And I said, Anna, come here and do dishes with me. And she said, no, I don't have to. I'm going to bed. I said, but Dad said you have to do dishes. Because I don't have to do anything I don't want to do. So she went to bed. He came home. Where's Anna? She's in her bedroom. Will she help you today? I said, a little bit, but she refused to help me with the dishes. He said, I'll go and take care of this. He goes in, why didn't you help your mother with the dishes? She comes out in the kitchen and says, you could have told me you wanted help with the dishes, Mom. All you had to do was ask. Very passive aggressive, very manipulative, and that was pretty much the sum of her. That was the kind of stuff she would pull on a regular daily basis, just about. She would try to play one against the other. She would act like she was Little Miss Innocent, but as soon as he was gone, it was hell on wheels, so to speak. No, it's fine, Sue, soul sister. No worries. Yes, narcissistic trait. Just like her dad. And of course, the two of them were like besties. She was his favorite daughter. She was his first biological daughter by me. Yeah, very passive aggressive, acted very innocent when he was around, and a tyrant when he was not. She ripped her sister's back open with a set of janitor keys. That's the kind of kid she was, even at 3 years old. Because I scolded Anna, she turned to Carol, took a thing of janitor keys, and just ripped her back like that with them. So, Lola, it's fine. People in here know that if I don't want to answer something, I'm not going to answer it, but I'm pretty much an open book. Yeah, Anna, she was a handful as a kid. And she was the type of kid that if I tried to hug her, tried to nurture her, she would push me away. She didn't want me close. She wasn't a touchy-feely type of kid. So I didn't know how to handle that. I had never had, yes, I know Sue very well. No worries. And Sue, you know, no hard feelings about it either. If you know me by now, you know that. I don't get touchy over dumb stuff like that. I just backed off and said, okay, well, I can't force her to love me, you know. All of them were supposed to be the boy. Roland wanted boys. He didn't want girls, and he raised them like boys. He didn't let me dress them in frilly, ruffly dresses and little girly stuff. He didn't allow any of that. He made them grow up very quickly and very much like tomboys. He let them saw things at like very young ages. I used to lose my mind over it. I would hear them using the electric saw downstairs. You'd be like, they're never going to learn if they don't do it. And I was so scared they were going to lose their fingers or something. Lola, chill. It's fine. She does know me well online. She knows my personality. She's been with me a long time from like the get-go. Yeah, some of them do, Sue Soul Sister. Oh, I know they're genetic. I don't wonder about it. Hers definitely were. I tell this other story about Anna. Um, I breastfed my children, and she literally, from the time she was a newborn, while I was feeding her, would stand up on my lap and try to get down and take my chest with her. So there were signs early on. If I scolded Anna and somebody was behind her, she would turn and hit them. If I said, Anna, don't do that, she'd say, no. And she'd turn around and hit her sister behind her. So she was projecting even at like 2 and 3 years old. This was seen early on. This is not anything that's any secret. And it wasn't something that suddenly one day, oh wow, she has these traits. She had them from the beginning. Lola, take a deep breath. I don't feel triggered. Nobody triggers me unless I choose to be triggered. People don't make me feel any certain way. People do not have that ability over me to control me. If you think that, then you really don't know me as well as you think you do. Cavill time. Order in the court. Dee Dee's fine. Chill. It's okay. Seriously. Let it go. Let it go. Seriously, let it go. Well, try as anybody might to try to fight me. I'm too tired tonight, so. Okay, Lola. I think you need a timeout because you obviously do not know how to handle the atmosphere in here. I said before I even started in here that I was not tolerating this kind of baloney. Anyhow, I wasn't playing like that. Seriously, I'm not putting up with it. I can love you and care about you and enjoy having you in the room. But if you're going to start stuff, I am going to let you cool down. Oh, my goodness. All right. Anyways, nobody was trying to start anything. Sue and I have an understanding. I have spoken to Sue on the phone. My husband has spoken to Sue on the phone. We don't have an issue with Sue, and I have no issue with anybody asking me anything. I don't have secrets. I don't feel triggered. I don't feel pushed. I don't feel bullied, nor do I feel manipulated. So, take your defensiveness, calm it down, or yeah, I'm going to exert some discipline in my room, or whatever you want to call it. I guess a timeout is kind of a discipline. I don't know, a boundary. Because I'm not putting up with it. We are all grown people here, I hope. Pretty sure I put an age restriction on the room. I might not have. I don't know. So everybody in the room, I assume, are adults. So let's all behave like adults. Sue, it's fine. Please. It's fine. Not a big deal. Let's not make it one. You asked a question. It is not a federal crime. I will not dox you, and I will not send any cops to your door, okay? You're okay with me. Seriously. It's not all about that. I have no problem telling people about my daughter, my estranged relationship with my daughter. In fact, my daughter was on the computer one day when I was talking about it. And when I said, well, Anna and I just tolerate each other, she looked at her sisters and said, that's true. So she knows it's not anything that's hidden, not anything she wouldn't admit to. Anyhow. Honestly, there's so much drama on YouTube anymore with everybody at each other's throat. I'm just going to nip it as soon as I see it. I'm going to warn, and then if it keeps up, I'm going to put you in a timeout. If I had an issue with something Sue said, I would either ignore it or I'd tell her. I don't really want to answer that. I'm not intimidated on a computer screen. Now, if you were in person with me, that would be different. I probably would be intimidated. I'm not a confrontational in-person person. That is one thing that's different about me. So I always say what you see is what you get with me. When it comes to confrontation or somebody like getting in my face, I back down. I don't tend to stand up and say, I don't appreciate that or whatever. I'm very timid in person as far as that kind of stuff goes. Yeah. I mean, just take a time out, relax. It's not all that serious. It's a darn chat room, for goodness sake. Ugh. The damage that was done in my family was done years ago. It's not something recent. I mean, yeah, she doesn't like me to this day. That's on her, not me. I don't take it on me. She doesn't bother with me. I don't call her. The last time I called her was when I was married to my second ex-husband, and she pretty much cussed me out, told me to drop dead, told me to go blank myself and blank off, and I couldn't believe I was hearing words like that coming towards me from my own daughter. Yeah, we don't tolerate that kind of stuff. That constant, oh, you meant this. Oh, you said that. Or you were trying to start a fight. No, she wasn't. She asked me a question. There's nothing starting a fight about saying, hey, Dee Dee, why don't you talk to your daughter? She just wanted to know. I know Sue's motives are pure. I know her heart is pure. I've talked to her on the phone. She's just a sweet little lady. She's feisty like me, but she's not a bad person. She didn't mean anything harmful by it. Lola has not been in the room long enough with us to know how things go. Right, Sue. Exactly. So, no, I'm not putting up with it. Sorry, Lola. If you're going to come in here, you're not going to come in and start stuff. Because that is not what we do in here. That's not my room. I don't put up with it. So if that's offensive to you and you no longer want to be part of the room, that's okay. I'm cool with that. If you want to run around YouTube and tell them I'm a big meanie because I put you in 300-second timeout, feel free with that too. Don't care. Not that I don't care about you, but I don't care to put up with the drama and the antagonistic attitudes about, well, you're trying to start stuff. No, she's not. Wasn't. Oh, anyhow. Well, now there's 32 people in here, so I guess I'm not going anywhere fast, huh? I don't usually leave when there's 30-something people in here. Connie, just Connie. No, you are not still blocked. And don't ask me why I blocked you because I don't remember. Probably something you said that I didn't want to deal with. But welcome back in. Hopefully we can have a calm conversation. I know. I mean, step 1 is hear the person out. Step 2 is warn the person. And step 3 is time out. Go regroup. Come back and play nice, so to speak. Because Dee Dee is old and tired and doesn't want to deal with this baloney. Come on, guys. I'm almost 53. I may look young, but I'm an old lady and I'm tired. I don't feel like dealing with it all. Seriously. Ugh. Yeah, Connie, it goes with the territory. Can I say? As of yet, I haven't seen anything come my way that seems suspicious or whatever. Do you, Connie? I think I might too, but I wasn't sure though. Okay, good. You followed all of that. And what are your thoughts, Lola J? Because, I mean, you and I got along fine back in the day, 4 months ago or whatever. I would still like to think we could now. Well, we all figure it had to do with a flightless bird, Connie, just Connie. But I don't know for sure. Some of the information they were spewing out made sense, and others they were making up as they went along. Right, bullying is uncool. I agree. Good night, Vicky. Yeah, go get some rest after all the gardening. I don't know how new of losers they are. Bullies have been losers for a long time. You know, honestly, y'all, it makes me kind of scratch my head to realize that I even get along with all of y'all, because we are all so different in so many ways. And sometimes I may not agree with your beliefs or your ideas or whatever, but yet I, for some reason, can stay here and not get all hot under the collar about it. Lola, take a deep breath again. You could have left it at, so I still want to be here. You didn't have to say, are you instigating? That's an instigation. Now, I realize, as I've said before, that there are people here with mental illnesses, okay, which means they're touchy at times. I mean, there may even be some narcissists in here for all I know. I don't know y'all personally. I know for a fact that there's a couple borderlines in here that do get very offended if they sense somebody is attacking them. And I get that. But you're going to have to just put your BPD or whatever it is in check and take some deep breaths and get along. Okay, that's good, Lola J. You don't have a mental illness. I'm glad to know that. But there are people in here that do. Myself being one of them. However, mine's pretty much in control. You're a woman of a certain age. Gotcha. That's good. But yeah, exactly. Everybody is not out to get you. Everybody that makes a comment is not trying to instigate or start stuff. People know I don't tolerate that. And none of us are bullies or bullying you. We just like peace in our room. That's what we've established here on YouTube. We're one of the very few rooms that have it anymore, at least in the true crime section. So I encourage you, Lola, if you're going to stay and you want to converse, leave off the part about, are you trying to instigate something, or that was a loaded question, or that was suspicious. Don't say stuff like that, because that's like a passive aggressive accusation or a covert accusation of somebody. Okay, gotcha. Understood. Okay. It's fine, Storm. She can stay where she wants to stay. That's fine. I think we're good now. Ugh. Yeah, true. Okay, cool. As they say where I used to work, we're all Gucci. So let's just carry on. Okay, so I explained to you about my daughters, told you about their names. No, it's okay, Sue. I'm not chatting about you. I said I told you about my daughters, explained about their names. That's not about you, Lola. That's about my children. That's okay, boo-boos. Doxing is when you take somebody's personal information to use to usually spread all over the internet and that kind of thing. The only one I saw saying anything in chat recently was Sue's soul sister. Sue just said if she wants to know something from me, she can call me. Don't take it as like a threatening thing. Storms means well. She's just saying, if it's too triggering for you to be in here, then come back at another time. Michelle is just trying to bring the peace like Michelle does. See, that's what I mean. We all have each other's backs. And we've been here a long time together, so we kind of know how things go. It's not that you can't say anything. Maybe just sit back and watch the flow of things and then join in like the others. I don't know what to tell you. I'm not perfect at communication sometimes either, but oh my goodness. Okay, Lola. Well, there's other rooms. If you think that there's something better out there, feel free to travel around, see what fits you better. But yeah, we do our thing. That's true. Actually, they kind of do my thing to an extent, I guess. We just all kind of try to keep the peace and have peace in here. We don't attack each other. We don't lash out at each other. That's not this room. We don't do that stuff. There are rooms, however, that welcome that kind of thing, and we'll join right in with you if you want. Hi, Donna Bolokna. Matthew's watching something on TV. Matthew's tired of the drama, too, so he pretty much bowed out. That's fine, Lola. We get it. So I just put my info out there? What do you mean, boo-boos? I was answering questions. I have no problem putting my daughter's names out there. People have heard my daughter's names before. In fact, a couple of my daughters have been on here and given their names. So I'm not sure what you're talking about, boo-boos. Other people put people's information out there. That's what doxing is. Like if someone came on and told you my address, 25 Smith Street or something, that's doxing. Because that's nobody's business. If I want my address told, I would post my address. That's doxing. Michelle, don't delete the messages for people. It's fine. Lola has a right to have a voice. Oh, wait a minute here. Not like that, though. Okay, we can stop attacking people now, Lola. And if you say you're not attacking people, calling them rude is attacking somebody verbally or textually or whatever. Got a lot of different personalities in here. Who wrote Bye Felicia? Did I miss that? Somebody been hanging out in Golightly's room too much with that Bye Felicia. Oh, G. Marie. Well, those that know G. Marie know that G. Marie has BPD. So therefore, G. Marie gets a little bit hot under the collar, and every once in a while will get feisty. And you said you wanted to leave, I guess, or so she perceived. So she's being her feisty self, saying, "Bye, Felicia." You need to read up on BPD. You need to read up on BPD, Jay. Lola J. Okay, first of all, I'm going to take a few deep breaths myself. What's up, buddy? Okay. Hate to tell you this, Lola J, but the only one that changed the atmosphere in this room tonight, to begin with, was you. You came in here tonight, started saying so-and-so said this and did that, and they were against you, and whatever. Nobody even started on you. Somebody asked me a question, and you got all upset over it. And I told you to stop saying like antagonistic things. Stop being so butthurt, too. She said this to me. She said that to me. Is this first grade? No, I'm not bullying you. I'm holding you accountable in my room, which I do with every single person in here if they act like that. Sorry, Lola J. You can't put that on me. That's your choice to be depressed. It's your choice to sob. It's your choice to be upset. Flossie's back. Let the fun begin. Oh, yippee. It just started. Now, here we go. Let's hold on to the magic carpet. You're going to jump off of something? Okay. Okay, let's just continue our nice, peaceful room, shall we? And don't block Flossie, please. Okay, block Flossie, please. Thank you. We can just hide her. Not dealing with it. Done. Goodbye, Flossie. Go find somewhere else to play, because we're not dealing with you. And your baloney. I don't have any ill intent. I'm not taking that on myself. You're not going to play the guilt trip with me. Oh, boo-hoo, I'm crying. This is not that kind of room. If you are an adult and you're doing that, you do not belong on the internet. At least not in my room. Go try that over in Molly Golightly's room. See how far you get. She won't put up with it even more than I won't. Ridiculous. I'm sorry. This is a room for mature people. I put the age restriction on it for a reason. If there's a grown adult acting like a child, then A, you probably have multiple personalities. B, you're borderline and uncontrolled borderline. C, you just don't know how to get a hold of your emotions. And D, you don't belong in my room. Oh, we'll throw E in there too. You don't belong on the internet at all. I said that before I even started talking in here. So Lola J, if you were looking for the same sweet room with me singing for hours, sorry, it's not what we got here right now. I'm not singing. I just got over having laryngitis yesterday. We talk as friends or family or whatever we are in here. We have no issues till somebody that hasn't been here comes in and starts antagonizing and insinuating other people are attacking them. Somebody asking a question of me is not attacking you. I didn't need you to go to my defense. I don't like people taking up my defense. But you didn't know that. And why didn't you know that? Because you haven't been in this room long enough to know that. So when you come into a room you haven't been in at all in like 4 months, and you're assuming it's the same thing that you were used to before, you need to sit there and pay attention and watch how the room runs and the flow of the room before you say word one. That's just proper etiquette. You said you're a woman of age, then I'm sure you know that. Oh, they did find Etika's body? Oh my gosh. Oh, his poor mom. Okay, Vicky. Good night. That's just sad. Wow. Now there's 40 people in here. This must be Trollhaven tonight. I'm guessing they're lurking. Anyway, note to any lurkers that are trying to plan on intimidating me tonight. I'm not putting up with it. I'm not putting up with it in comments. I'm not putting up with it in here. Soon as I see the first sign of anything going awry, I will be putting you in timeout. I will be hiding you on my channel. I'm not dealing with it. If you want to take me to court, take me to court. You want to call the cops on me, call the cops on me. I don't care. You're not going to intimidate me anymore. I'm done with it. Hi, sweetie. Everybody's saying, where's Matt? Where's Matt? We need Matt.
Why? Who are you yelling at now?
This person that was in here, who I finally had to silence, Lola J. Sue asked me a question about why my one daughter doesn't talk to me. She got all up in arms and said, that's a personal question. Dee Dee doesn't have to answer that.
Okay, yeah, I was in there for the beginning of that.
Yeah. Well, then from there, I put her in a timeout so she could calm down. She came back and she said, I didn't say anything. They're antagonizing me. Nobody said anything to antagonize. We're simply talking. And then all of a sudden, Flossie comes in right after. Not saying there's a relation, but who knows anymore. I don't know, but I'm not dealing with it. I'm not putting up with it anymore. I'm not tolerating riffraff in my room anymore. This room is a good room. I like these people that are in here. I trust these people that are in here.
What was Flossie saying?
You're bullying her, Dee Dee. First I said, let Flossie talk, and then I read that and I said, nope, don't let Flossie talk. So that was the end of that.
It's your room. If they don't like it, go somewhere else. You have the right to run your room the way you want.
Exactly. You're fine, Donna Bologna. Is it Bologna or Bologna? I mean, it's spelled like bologna, but I don't think it's the same person. I doubt it. But I could be wrong. Who knows? I can't see through a name. I don't know who anybody is. The only ones I know who they are people I've talked to on camera. No problem, Sue. And then try to guilt trip me? No, doesn't work. Sorry. Dealt with too many people with those issues that tried to put stuff on me. I'm crying now. I'll go jump off something. I won't take it as guilt on myself if you do. That's your choice. And if you need that kind of help, then you need to be seeing a therapist, not in a YouTube room. Hi, KK. Yeah, I know. Okay, Michelle, good night. Lola had been with me back in the day. I don't think it's who you think it is. I'm pretty sure that's a totally different person than who you think it is. Because there was a Lola J in my room way back when. Well, unless that was that person in disguise. I don't think so either. Matthew agrees with me. He doesn't think that's who that is.
It's who you all think it is.
You just said you don't think so.
No, I said it's not the original person who was in there before.
I'm confused.
I think it was somebody using that name and acting like it was that person.
Flightless bird?
Yeah.
Good night, Michelle. A little, yeah. I'm feeling better that now that the antagonism and the negativity has stopped, yeah. But as far as feeling better physically, I still got the raspy garbage in my throat. Have all day. Good night, Michelle. You can go to bed now. All is well. My voice is better, yeah, than it was yesterday. Still not quite feeling myself yet, but it's going to take some time. Plans for tomorrow? I'm going to sit down and figure out some. Tomorrow's my day with my hubby to do what I want to do. We're going to look at some keto recipes together. Probably going to watch some movies together, play some games together, eat together, all that good stuff. Thank you, boo-boos. I remember you now, boo-boos. I got you from your channel. I remember I visited, and you came here and visited my channel. Now you got to see some of the downside of my channel when it gets like that. Doesn't usually get like that, but when a newcomer comes in that doesn't know the flow, then yeah. Yeah, kind of a date night, sort of, I guess.
What?
Not a night, though. A date day. Ugh. Lola, you really need to stop with the guilt trips.
What now?
Amazing. You are kind to people, and this is how you're repaid. What a world this has become. Drama. Dramatic. No, let her talk, Sue. I can't unblock her, so I can't untime her out or whatever.
Can't you?
I don't think. It doesn't give me the dots. Dude, you're really cramping my style with rubbing up against my computer constantly. Stop. Lisa, we're not throat punching anybody. We don't do that kind of stuff. You know that.
Throw punch who for saying what?
Lola for saying that. That's not going to solve anything anyways. But I am not taking on guilt trips. Not going on any guilt trips, I should say. Smashed mosquito, though. There we go.
Interesting.
What is interesting? Are you not going to do anything?
What do you want me to do?
I don't know. You're one of the mods in here.
Yeah, but my opinion differs from your others.
Okay, somebody says that stuff. What's your opinion?
It's just their opinion. Let them say it. As long as they're not calling people names or being mean, why time somebody out? Just because you.
Well, I didn't tell them to time her out.
I know. There isn't anything you can do until she can come back. Or unmod the person who's falsely taking people.
See? They're all seeing it the way I'm seeing it, actually. I really think we ought to figure out a way to get a private group or something,
that's
guys.
the issue with having a room that is supposed to be safe for everybody and people to tell their opinions. When you have people in there, especially people who are blue, that don't necessarily agree with those opinions, then it's no longer a safe room for everybody. It's just a safe room for those people who are a part of your group, which makes it more like a gang than a safe room.
It's very hard to establish the balance in that, though, because of the way somebody comes in acting all paranoid, like people are saying stuff against them and stuff.
You have to understand, some people have disabilities.
And that's what I said earlier.
So are those people with disabilities not okay in your room?
I just said they're not. If they can't handle coming in a room and thinking that everybody is against them, no, they're not okay in my room. They need to go get a therapist, not be in a room. These people in here can handle it.
So then it's not a safe room for everybody.
Okay, fine. Then it's not.
For your little group of people.
It's a safe room for people that can follow the protocol of the room, yes. Here, read what Storm said.
Why would I? I don't like Storm.
You do too.
So she came in with strong opinions that didn't have to do with you or didn't have to do with her?
All we were talking about was my daughters. And Sue's soul sister said, Dee Dee, why does your one daughter not talk to you? Or why don't you talk to her? Or whatever. Lola said, that's not your business. Or that was private or whatever. See, we don't know. Is she disabled? Is she just annoying? Is she a troll? Is she the real Lola that hung out with me back then? I think she is. But I never had an issue with her back then. You don't think that's the same one?
She has too many tendencies like the other person.
Okay.
I wasn't necessarily speaking about her personally. I was speaking.
That's what this is all about, is that one person that came in here and started on Sue's soul sister for asking me why my daughter doesn't talk to me. And then we put her in a 300-second timeout. And she said, I'm so sad now. I think I'm going to go jump off something. I don't play that suicide threat game.
You didn't do anything, Storm. I'm not really a people person.
That reminds me of Pale Talk. I'm going to go sit in the corner. All the little MPD people, supposedly everybody on Pale Talk had multiple personalities. And they were usually little kids that were part of their personality.
I agree more with what Kim was saying. That's more of the kind of mod I am.
What did Kim say?
She only usually blocks people that are nasty, say nasty crap or bad words.
Okay, but we told her nobody was against her, and she still started saying things like, blah, 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 blah. Why are you antagonizing me? Nobody's freaking antagonizing her.
Okay, but my question would be, why time her out because she said she's over it? I
didn't time her out.
I would give her a chance to see if she is over it. If she kept after that, then I would time her out.
I only timed her out because she said she was over it, so I timed her out.
Is this a good light bulb?
Okay, you didn't need to time her out for saying she was over it, though. When somebody's over it means they want another chance.
It means they're done talking about what they're talking about.
Right.
They're moving on.
But see, she said that 2 times before and then started up again with it.
Okay, here. Is this a good light bulb? Because of this right here, does that not matter?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
I don't know if I shorted out the lamp or what, because I moved it.
It's not broken.
No, this one's not. It's the new one. Since you took my lamp.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, and then she was calling us, saying they were bullying her. And then you read what else she said about, well, this is a nice room. You try to be nice, blah, blah, blah. She wasn't trying to be nice. She was picking fights. She was saying people were antagonizing her. And nobody was saying anything to her. They were just saying, this is how it runs in here.
No, you're not, Lola, as long as you're nice and not a pain. Right?
Just go with the flow of the room. It's not complicated. We just chit-chat in here. Everything's real lighthearted. Nobody's out to get anybody. Well, until certain things happen, it's lighthearted. I'm very tired, Gloria, and I'm glad your colonoscopy went okay today, girl.
So, you can keep this in here instead of keep stealing it from me. You just aren't going to have a lamp while you're back.
That's fine, because by the time I hit that bed, I need to go to sleep anyways.
And you can always use the hall light if you need.
Or the computer light till I fall asleep. Sue, I don't think she did. I think she meant she was over it. That's the way I interpreted it. Maybe we should ask her. Lola, when you said you were over it, did you mean you were good? Everything was okay?
She's saying right there. She's saying you guys are good.
Okay, good. Awesome. Perfect.
That's what I do, Lola.
You can put people on ignore. You can block people so you don't see them if they're bothering you. Okay, anyways. So you saw Flossie come in. We silenced her for telling me I'm being rude. I'm not trying to be rude. I'm just trying to explain that when you're not used to things and you come into them, you need to watch and see the flow. It's like going into a church. If in the church they kneel down on the kneelers and you walk in and you stand up on the seats, people are going to be like, hey, get down. What the heck are you doing? We kneel on the kneelers here. We don't stand up on the pews. It's just like that. You're in a different place, a different time.
Anyways.
Oh, Boo Boo's is a very nice person that has a channel. I think her and her husband do. And I actually went and visited her channel and invited her here. So she came another couple times ago. What are you doing? Going to bed?
I'm thirsty.
I know. I'm terribly thirsty. I'm drinking water like it's going out of style tonight.
It's your sugars, Laura.
No, it's not.
You need to get those sugars down, Laura.
Whatever.
I like that lamp in my room, the living room anyways.
What lamp?
It's my lamp. I picked it so it should
that
be
lamp?
In my room.
Wait, which lamp? Oh, the other lamp.
It has a shade on it so it doesn't freaking hurt my eyes.
Did it peel the paint when you took the thing off?
What?
The tape.
What crackhead in this
I thought you
room
took the
smoking?
lamp off from my...
Right.
There was tape on it. Did you take the
Right.
tape off it?
Yes.
I'm just saying, did it peel up any paint
What paint?
on that end table?
It's not paint.
Oh, okay.
And who cares if it did?
I was just asking. I was curious.
Just repaint it.
I was just curious, honey.
No, it's like this, it's that sheety stuff you put on stuff.
Oh, okay. Somebody asked me, when they saw mine and Matthew's little fight that we had not long ago, our little dispute, how they should handle it. Like, should they be giving us constructive criticism or like some kind of cognitive help or something? I can't remember. Critical thinking, I think is what they said. Or should they just like support us? And I'm sitting there thinking, I don't know, just talk, I guess, like everybody else did. There's no right way to handle that. We were at each other.
Do you remember?
We do that.
This shirt?
I'm not arguing. I'm just explaining why I'm right.
This was my original shirt. Well, if you don't count the one that you made for me.
Yeah.
People like my name shirts.
The jokes? What jokes? No, I'm not showing your shirt, Sue. I don't think I age restricted the room tonight. And just in case I didn't. Yes, people argue. It's life. Definitely.
I don't know. I would almost say after today, we're more united than we were before.
Yeah.
Listen, okay.
Oh, crackhead.
I can't help what she is, all right? Once you marry somebody, you have to accept who they are and embrace them. You don't judge them or hate them for who they are or what they smoke.
What I smoke?
Yeah, you have to love them.
I don't smoke anything.
Or how do they get better? You know what I mean, Kim?
Yes, Sue, I knew you were joking. I wasn't, though. I'm not showing your shirt.
It cracks me up, too. That's why I married her. She's one of the smartest, goofiest people I know. So, for anybody that cares, our idea for the catio worked. Every time it rains now, it just like drains right off it and dries right up. And none of the rain gets in the catio.
Yeah. All right, y'all. I'm getting tired. I need to go to sleep. Lola, Jay, I'm glad you're back. Please feel free to come in anytime you want. Where, honey? Where are you looking at?
Right there in the corner.
Oh, no, that's not an ant. That's some other kind of bug.
It's a flying cockroach.
No, it's not a roach. It's a little skinny thing. How would it be a roach?
Flying cockroach. Ooh,
you're welcome, Lola.
That's what it is.
I was not trying to bully you, I promise. I don't even have that much energy. I need to bully anybody today. I promise you that.
Teddy.
It's been a long couple of days. It's been a long flipping couple months. And so, yeah. Anyways, God bless everybody. Have a good night. Try to get along. I know it's YouTube. I get it. It's hard to get along on here. But it's a much nicer world when everybody can agree to disagree and just be okay with each other, you know? And actually, Lola J, why don't you just email Sue and get to know her? She's a really good egg. You might even hit it off with her pretty good. Just saying. All right. God bless you. Have a good one. I'm going to head over to errands.